Welcome to Unfazed. Welcome to Unfazed. Today, got a very special guest, my guy, JC. What you got to say? Introduce yourself, bro.
What's up, y'all? I am Johnny Christopher Lewis Jr., a first-year political science scholar from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. To most, I am known by JC, but government name Johnny though. But this is my guy right here.
Sure.
Y'all, we been playing this for a couple.
For real.
I mean, a long time.
I'm saying, I'm glad that we were actually able to like sit down and do this, cause one thing I realized ever since I got to college, like yo, this is serious. Like this.
Yeah, no, this is serious business. Oh yeah, like,
bro, it is serious.
It's definitely a transition from high
really,
school.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and I don't really think it's really much that even one can really do to prepare for something like this. Like I feel like I was talking to I don't know who I was talking to the other day, but I was talking, I think I was talking to my cousins the other day because they were checking up on me, asking how my semester was going. And I was just like, yo, like it's going solid, but like, yo, this is crazy. Like I feel like I'm low-key at the point where it's just like you thrown into like a 10-foot pool and you don't even know how to swim.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I need help. And they're just like, yo, just swim. Just swim. What you mean swim?
I don't know. Yeah.
What you mean? So it's like
help got me.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just, that's real. So it's just like, how have you, before we even get into everything that you've been involved in, everything that you've been doing, how have you adjusted, like, of course, stepping into this field? Because coming from Rocky Mount, you feel me? That's about I'm from Maryland, so
it's about an hour away.
Where?
So it's not too far.
Where? So.
And I'm used to the city of Durham. I've been here for a couple of years.
Where?
My sister used to live here. So.
Oh, okay, but
for me, transitioning wise, both my sisters went to college. My parents didn't go to college, but both my sisters went to college, which is what pushed me to go to college. Honestly,
you said your siblings went to college,
but
not your parents.
No, my parents didn't go. So I am afraid.
So it was like pushing you to.
Yeah.
That's real. I love that.
My parents, they pushed college on me. You know what I'm saying? My sister, she went to North Carolina Central, and then one of my other sisters went to Shaw University, which is 30 minutes
about in Raleigh.
Yeah, it's in Raleigh. Yeah. And they helped me somewhat, but like you said, there's nothing like you doing it yourself, like you experiencing it yourself. But I can't say my sisters were a big part of helping me up, just knowing how college lifestyle is going to be. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people, maybe even such as yourself, who are first generation students with no siblings who went to college. So now you're really experiencing this for yourself. But my sisters played a big part for me, and just helping me, know how college goes, know what to look out for and what not to look out for.
Y'all been in school at the same time, or they been graduating?
Oh, no, my sister graduated in 2021. 2020 and 2021. So they had it actually hard. Graduating during COVID.
Oh, during COVID.
Saturday, pretty tough. But it definitely gave me the ins and outs of what to do for it, not to do, But I can't complain. They were a big help for me.
Do you think, like, because of course you're doing part of the Men's Achievement Center program, honors program, SG, everything like that. I've seen you in the board running events and stuff like that. I even wish I popped out too if I got anything up coming throughout the week, trying to be there. So of course, you talk about you just got guidance from your siblings on just like college lifestyle, but entering a field of where you're being able to do all these things and be such involved in the NCCU community and just building your resume with stuff that you're involved in and stuff that you're doing. Do you feel like that was like a brand new thing to you, or was that also something that you got from your siblings?
Honestly, it was a brand new thing for me. My siblings were not involved in college. Like they and nothing's wrong with this.
Like they were in get outside.
Yeah, get in, get out. Literally, they want to do their 4 years and get out, and nothing's wrong with that. That's so perfectly fine. But me personally, probably in about March of earlier this year, I made a oath to myself that I was gonna. I literally made a video recording myself of what I was gonna do and be involved in college, because in high school I was not involved. I didn't really do too much other than play sports. But I said I'm gonna be real involved and get to know somebody, because I know, not to say I didn't take high school seriously, but I was just there for academically, do my academics, and I was good. College, I said I wanted to venture out and meet more people, because I knew this was a larger scale of things.
That's real.
A bunch of,
I was a big community. Yeah, it's a lot of resources.
I need a lot of people, a lot of resources, a lot of networking. And I said, there's no way I can just sit in my dorm all day. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So for me personally, anybody I see who's just sitting in the dorm, this is for anybody who's upcoming senior or seniors finna go to college. Don't stay in your dorm. Get out your dorm.
Yeah, go and do something. That was even something.
I swear it's a lot of things to do here. And that's probably at any school. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things to do. It's a lot of ways to grow yourself as a person, mentally, physically. Just stay out your dorm for sure.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like first, few weeks, probably about like a month, I was like dormaholic. Like I was like, yeah, it's doing.
I feel that.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I'm not. I barely talked to anybody. Like I was just like, yo, I'm going to my class, getting some work done.
Yeah.
Spending a lot of time alone. Like I'm taking the library by myself, by myself. Like, and it was peaceful. It was cool.
Yeah.
But then I kind of like, I was talking to one of my friends, and then she was like, yo, Aseda, like, you need some friends. Like you need you needed some friends. I was like, bro, I'm cool. I was like, you need some friends, bro. Like you need to you need to get out and stuff like that. I was like, I got my roommate, I got boom boom. She was like, nah, you need some friends.
Yeah.
So even
there's definitely levels to it.
It is,
But for me personally, I can definitely say the Men's Achievement Center helped me because I came in with brothers. Like I literally came in with brothers.
You been to them or you just met them?
No, I just met them. I met them probably when we moved in, but we moved in probably about 7 days earlier than others.
Okay, yeah.
And I met a group of probably like 20 guys.
That's dope.
So off rip, me coming into college, I knew 20 guys. That helped a lot.
Yeah,
we would go everywhere together. You know what I'm saying? Until I built, more friend groups already. But that definitely helped me a lot for sure.
That's real.
But there's people, I'm sure such as yourself who came in not knowing too many people. So definitely if you're coming into college, try to join programs.
Yeah, bro, getting some sort of something that you like.
Yes,
yo, getting some sort of something you like, bro. Shoot, everything that's real. Or it's everything we just been talking about, everything you've been saying. But one thing, and we're just touching on that that topic of like, number one, like growing up, being like in the Black youth, like the only like people or only role models or people that's like look up to, like we were just talking about, is like professional athletes like NBA, NFL, trapping, like drug dealing, or rapping.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And even what I was saying right now, like I was just like, because I was like the only role models that you said, like, you put a very good point, like the media, that's honestly what the media pushes out. And of course that's on purpose. You feel
Of
me?
course, of course, because this is really all controlled by one thing, but when we gotta get
we get in there right now.
the media is
I already know him, but yeah, so it's just like, I know, because even like I said, I used to hoop since I was little. I played all the way till like middle of high school. I think until about like 10th, 11th grade.
Facts.
Playing sports. And even me, like being young, I had the NBA dream. You feel me? Like I had
I think genuinely every black kid I had
the
hoop, baseball, football, whatever it may be. You done had a sports dream for sure.
I think so. And it was just like, of course, like I was saying, like it ain't even know, like, bro, anything's possible. You can do anything. Like I'm not saying, oh no, it's not possible. Go get your degree, bro. Do anything. Like anything's possible. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of times, like especially even me, being in part of the Black youth, like when I was much younger, like that was like what I just said, like that's the only thing that we thought was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like being like, I was like, I want to be no doctor. Like, that ain't cool. That ain't cool.
But that goes to another part of media, like it not being as advertised.
That's what I'm saying.
And or even spoke about in our neighborhoods. I mean, not neighborhoods, in our communities. Like,
I think that's real.
Yeah, when you're not seeing, like I'm seeing LeBron James. I might not be seeing him in person, but I'm seeing LeBron James.
We seeing,
come and dunk this ball.
And I'm playing football with my guys all the time. So it's, so I'm saying.
I'm not seeing a doctor honestly just walking around the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Promoting himself, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. So I think even how do you think? Because I've even like be just processing and thinking about that very often. It's like, let's think. Even because like you said, you in poli-sci, so it's just like even striving to be like a lawyer or attorney or in that field. Because I mean, like I was saying, like it's not even. I mean, a lot of times too, it's also because I mean, like the communities that we in, like the coming from like I don't know the projects, or like low, like maybe like I use the word low income,
or just
like,
even a black,
just like like the black communities, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, of course, we're not seeing doctors, lawyers, and stuff like that. So it's just like, how I be thinking, okay, boom, how can we, or how can even I, like as a black man, like push that initiative, push that agenda of like, keep hooping, keep making music, keep, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, also open your mind up to, you can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be like, bro. I was this one, I got check them. I matter of fact reach out to them. It was this one, like I lived in Ellicott City my whole life, about like 20 minutes outside of Baltimore, in Howard County. So I feel like it was like doing like a documentary on like how easy it's like to get a strap as a youngin in Baltimore. You feel me? And they was interviewing cuz, and he was like, man, it's real easy. Like you just get it from your brother, your friend. Like everybody got one. It ain't hard to get. Like it's simple. Everybody doing it. Everybody got it. And it it was one time bro was trying, like he met up with some people, you feel me? And dude was talking, he young kid, and he was just telling his story. And he was like, he met up with some people. And he was like, yo, like, bro, put the guns down, gang. Like put the guns down, gang. Like, trust me, I got something much better for you. And he was like real, like resistant to it, like, bro, nah, that's how I got survived, that's how I got moved, boom, boom. And now, like, they really sat bro down. And now, bro, he got the camera in his hands. He photographer. He's like, nah, this my switch. Like, this my,
I like
this
that.
my,
Yeah.
So it was just like, bro, and seeing that, bro, it like, bro, it made me laugh. But it was like, yo, this.
But that's real though. That's like that's just changing one person's life. Yeah.
It was real. It was like, bro, this is what I do. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It was just like, and stuff like that is cool though. Like, it's actually fire. Like, I be peeping, like, even doing mass comm and being interested in like working with animals and stuff like that. Like, yo, that's such an interest to me. Like, bro, it's this, bro, I forgot the name of the movie. Man, I forgot the name of the movie, but it's a movie with in Baltimore. It's this it's something called the 12 O'Clock Boys, right? Like bike culture is big in Baltimore, right?
Yeah, I've always noticed that.
Yeah, like, but you know, you're gonna see people like, of course, like cutting up, doing wheelies on the road, like anything, you know what I'm saying, in downtown Baltimore. So that's like a big staple culture and
I seen up north a lot, that Baltimore.
It's big up there. So and it's like this big group called the 12 O'Clock Boys, where like they be like doing ride outs in the city and stuff like that. And it's this movie, I forgot the name, yo. My cousin put me onto it, but Meek Mill's in it. Yo, please watch that movie.
No, I've seen it before. I cannot remember the name.
Yeah.
Because it was a younger dude, and he had a couple of his crew, his bros. He wanted to be in a bigger crew.
Yes, yo. I was just ready to tell you watch that. Yeah, Meek Mill in that jump.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't think of the name of the movie right now, but I watched it and it was great. So it was just like, yo, even watching that, it was like, yo, I know that's like really real. Like, even growing up, like, I can never say I came from the trenches. I'm poised, you know what I'm saying? I'm collected, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my thing.
But that's really because even, let's just say, somebody who is quote unquote hard, you know what I'm saying? If you're coming to college, you don't have to be that.
Yeah, that's what I was ready to say that too.
You're in a higher education. I was ready to say that too. You can be quote unquote yourself. You can be just a regular guy, and you will be able to say that have to be hard enough. You're not back home.
That's real. And even in a new place, growing up,
a higher education place, you know what I'm saying, where you're accepted for anything.
That's real.
It may be.
That's real. That's real. And even like growing up, like, of course, growing up, 2 loving parents, my brother with me, you know, education always been like in the forefront of my dad's mind, you feel me? And it's just like, even like I was saying earlier, like, I think to myself, like, where did that way of thinking of like, bro, I don't want to do none of that college stuff. I don't want to be no doctor. I don't want to get no degree. Like, I just want to hoop. I just want to play football. I'm like, yo, where did that come from? Like, you grew up in a white neighborhood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where that came from? You feel me?
But like you said, it's all cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking like, but that's not cool. That's not what I want to do. But it's just like, even growing up, like, I know people that, like, being even now, you know what I'm saying, at 18, like, I'm already knowing, like, bro, I feel my guys I grew up with, like, you know, some of them maybe went their way, you know what I'm saying? Some people went education route, some people. So I'm seeing all types of like lifestyles from everybody, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times
I can definitely attest to that, because I got bros who's in college with me. Back home, working different jobs, post office, whatever the case may be. They're working jobs, and then some that's just, you know,
they don't have to get that's what I'm saying. So it's diverse. Like, even people are, cause I say, like, I ain't really ain't feel like I've been around black people like that till like high school. We'll talk about like 14. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like a time I really like realized, I was like, yo, everybody around me look like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the time.
That's a great first experience.
That's what I'm saying. It was like, it looked like you like
people who share similar experiences.
That's what I'm saying. Being around like people who share similar experiences and stuff like that. Being, like, you know what I'm saying, being around the opposite of that most of my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So it was most definitely something that I did realize, and I started like assimilate and really feel like myself almost, like, you know, like really like being, that's what honestly my first sense of really noticing what it really felt like to actually be black, like, you know what I'm saying, like, so it was just like also, but yeah, I be trying to just think like, yo, how can I like push these initiatives, and of course we talk about how a lot of HBCUs, like HBCUs is all about legacy, you know what I'm saying, and
all about legacy.
It's like even like just like being a part of the message team, and bro, I was talking to the director, how those types of opportunities you're not gonna find that nowhere else, you know what I'm saying, but at HBCU. So it's just like, being able to push those
And
things.
we are one of the only ones to have such a program.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
We have the largest, but we're also one of the only ones to have something like
That's
that.
crazy. I didn't even know that.
So not many HBCUs are even getting that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But still in HBCU culture though, you will find your group.
Yeah.
For surely. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't, make your group.
That's real.
Make your own group. Because I swear, you know, one person thinks like something. If you and your bro think like something, it's no telling that at least 10 other people not thinking like that.
That's real.
12 people, you got you a club.
That's what I'm saying. It's right there, and it's gonna keep on growing.
40, 50.
That's what I'm saying. Keep on going. That's how community work. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like, see, that's the thing right there. How we can even push out those initiatives. Like, yo, the education in the black community. Like, I was talking about, men alone already don't go to college like that, let alone black men. You feel me? So it's just like, I did low-key wish I wish I take like school more serious until like to the point where it was like I really ain't start taking school serious. I was saying like I ain't really start taking school serious till about like junior, senior high school. And by that time it low-key almost felt like it was too late. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, that's today. That's real. Yeah,
like
because you're settling down.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was about that time where I realized like, yo, nah, this is like something I need to take serious. You know what I'm saying? But before that, I couldn't even tell you what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to think back and really realize like what I don't know. I mean, it's that whole thing of thinking like being on my head like, oh, bro, that's not what I want to do. This ain't cool. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's all like, so yeah. So it's like even what we was talking about earlier, we were mentioning earlier, being influenced, of course, by your father, by your siblings, pushing down that legacy to not only people around you, but also the black youth where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Rocky Mount, Durham. Like, what that mean to you, or what does that potential mean to you?
For me personally, I like I said earlier, I wanted to I made a video to myself about what I was going to do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And very personally, any of my friends who are in college currently, they most of them play sports. You get what I'm saying? Most of them play sports. So for me, in my community, you don't see too many people who go to college and just be involved on campus. So I said, let me get involved on campus. Let them show my younger friends, my younger brothers, these people who know me that there's things you can't do in college without sports. Like be involved on campus without sports. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm definitely showing it. Like any chance I get, honestly, anytime I go back home, you know, it's just nothing but love.
Yeah.
From others.
It's a good feeling.
Yes, it's a great feeling, especially when it's not involved with sports. Like when there's more to life beyond sports. You get what I'm saying? You can do good in life beyond this sports route, and just do good in college. Be noticed in college. That's what we're saying. That's a real big thing. So it's another love. So I try to tell anybody, if you do go to college, and let's just say you're not playing sports, even if you are playing sports, get involved, get to help somebody. It's your community, right? Yeah. For instance, high school, it's free. You know what I'm saying? Like the government is forcing you to go. You know what I'm saying? Unless you do the homeschool. College, you're paying for that. So why pay to send them?
Get your money worth.
Why pay to do nothing? Yeah, get your money worth. You know what I'm saying? That I know. You can't say you have a bad college experience. You're not getting your money's worth. You're not literally going out to try things. So always try something. You be open-minded. Don't come to college closed-minded, because that's gonna get you nowhere. Be open-minded. Be new to new experiences, new opportunities, and honestly, just trust the God. That's
Nah, for real. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Like,
it's gonna be times where you praying hard in college about things. You get what I'm saying? But you just keep your trust in God. You gonna soar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and no pun intended. You really gonna soar the fast.
No lie, like no BS. Like for real, like no, it's how like that's the main thing I realized. Like how I take a village. Like of course I feel like God orchestrating everything, but like I said, I do really take a village. You know what I'm saying? Like I realized, yo, I call my mom dang near every day. Like no, I call my mom like almost every day. Cause I think I need that. I need that to build. Like
I just want to. And sometimes you might just want to hear a voice.
That's what I'm
just want to hear a comforting voice that who knows, not even what to do, but just knows the route to take. Yeah. Well, Mom, should I do this or should I do that? Yeah, you should do that. And when it works out, you know what I'm saying.
I be too. Like I feel like I'm a lot more. This is so crazy. It's like I feel like me. Like if I told myself this like 6 months ago, a year ago, I'd be like, bro, that's crazy. I'm a lot more like my mom and my dad than I thought. Like I'm like the way they operate, the way they do things.
Honestly, I'm telling you this. Like my senior year, I began to realize that I'm really like my mother and my father. I take away certain things.
Yeah, I realize it's like subconsciously, like you wouldn't think.
It's stuff you cannot control.
It's critical moments too. Like I realized like where it's just like like even like how he even says something I've been working on, of course, putting myself out there and stuff like that, like not being a dormaholic 24/7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But during that time, like I like, you know, it's of course you pick and choosing the rooms you want to be in, you know, be smart with it, be wise with it, you know, use your discernment. But another time it was just like, man, I don't gotta do that. I'm chilling. Like I'm choosing peace and stability. But that was my parents. Like that's my parents. Like that. And I found myself, I was like, yo, that's what my mom and my dad be doing the whole time. That's what I say from them. They not like spontaneous, wild people. You know what I'm saying? Like they really just like a very, you know, calm. Yeah. So it's like I peeped that, like being on my own now, like, you know, coming from Maryland, being here in Durham, like about 5 hours away, 250 miles away. Like, yo, I'm really like, nah, like I choose peace, like every time. Like every time I choose peace. Like no.
For me personally, now Pops, I definitely can't tell you this when you gave me the gift of gab. Gift of gab?
Nah, I haven't. You gotta tell me.
It's probably down south thing. Yeah. Gift of gab is like the ability to speak, the ability to let's just say persuade something. You just have the ability to talk really well in our environment. You know what I'm saying? I said to say my pops definitely gave you the gift of gab. Like I can go into any room because that's him. Honestly, he can go into any room. If he speak, whether the janitor or the president, he will give you a conversation, and you know, not just any conversation, but a real educated conversation. He knows I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? But he gave me that gift to be able to speak to anybody. That's where I'm going to. I don't care who you may be. I'm going to speak to you, and man, that's what gets you into rooms.
That's just talking, just showing up and just talking. Yeah,
showing up and talking. Now, doing it, action is another word, but talking will get you inside.
That's how you get your foot in. Yeah,
that'll get you in. And once you get to talking, once you get in the door, you're good. Yeah. Now you do what you've been talking about. That's real. So I can definitely appreciate that. That's one thing I take away from my pocket. And from my mom's side, it's just a calmer aspect of things, like looking at life in let's just say anger situations, being calm, looking at it for what it is, you know, because especially in that black culture, a lot of black men, especially growing up, anger problems. You know what I'm saying? Real emotional.
Yeah, like therapy, like that's like a whole nother world. Like there, yo, that's so frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? It's like non-existent in the black community. Yeah, it's like just talking about how you feeling.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with talking about how you feel. You know, everybody has the right to do that. My pops always told me to leave my emotions at home, and I definitely understand that. But my mom definitely was more let out. So, you know, like talk to somebody, because if you don't talk to somebody, you don't want to just leave it in your head. So, you know, I definitely appreciate her for that. And she just made me look at things on the calmer side. Think things through. That's another thing, because you never know what your actions. Well, you do know your actions. Now you know the concept. Yeah, and as real, they're robbing and stealing. You know you finna go with your ass. So, you know, why even do any of that? That's real. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I definitely just appreciate from taking from my parents back to the, you know, seeing our parents. Yeah, I peeped there. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I hope to give my son. You know, just looking at things calmly, breaking things down, breaking situations down. One mistake can take it all away from you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever achievements you may have.
That's real.
Trusting in God.
Trusting in God. No, that's number one right there. That's number one right there. Even with, like, I feel like a lot of times, I don't know where I saw this. It might have been like TikTok or some other interview I was watching or something like that, but it was a time where they was talking about talking about your emotions, like black men talking about your emotions, talking about really how you feeling, where your head at, where your life at. And it was like the only time I feel like black man really got the chance to do something like that is in a barbershop. You know what I'm saying? And
it's little spaces like that, such as the barbershop. For me personally, I think sports does that too.
I think so too.
So it's just cool. Hold up, but let's just say practice.
Yeah.
I've had so many conversations with teammates about any and everything, you know, whatever it may be, during practice. Just talking, free time, just talking. You know what I'm saying?
You be stretching, you be in the line stretching. You talk,
barbershop, you know, little areas like that is definitely spaces for black males to explore their emotions. You know,
I think so. It takes time. Bro, healing really is possible. Like healing in this black community really is possible, yo. Like it's possible, yo. It's really possible. And I'm leaving like it's possible, bro. Like I'm just like thinking deep outside talking about this right now with you. And even me and you talking like this is a start. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like even like being around and being at HBCU, I bet you we talk to somebody, you talk to 10 guys, 9 of them not gonna think like this. 9 of them gonna be like, nah, like cool. You know what I'm saying?
But that's just how it was for the middle. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even them, it's the environment they came from, no lie.
For as they get older though, they get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point in time, you just gotta let something out. You gotta talk. That's what I'm saying. But another part of letting it out, you don't want it to be anger.
Yeah, you want to put out and that's something I had to learn. That's something I really had to learn. Yeah, that's something I had to
Yeah,
learn.
you want to have a real conversation with somebody without raising your voice. Can you articulate a conversation with somebody without raising your voice? You know what I'm saying? That's something I had to learn. But that's something I like to tell people too. You don't gotta get angry, fam.
Yeah,
Me and you are two males having a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
that's real. That's real. It's a lot of. I mean, I think it's also the lack of resources in the Black community too. And it's we not even gonna get in that because that's not even our fault.
Facts.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna talk too much into that. You feel me? But
Lack of resources and it's just being frowned upon.
exactly.
I don't even want to say frowned upon, but just not encouraged.
Yeah, it's a lack of encouragement. Yeah, go to therapy. What you talking about? Go to therapy. Go. Yeah, like
Clean these dishes.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on,
Yeah,
clean these dishes
there.
and do your homework.
talk to the dishes about your feelings. Yeah, like, you feel me? Yeah, like that ain't gonna work. Yeah, so I think man, I'm trying to like the negative stigma of bro. I've been very big on mental health for like the past like year or so.
Yeah.
Honestly, like even when I was like going through a lot in seasons of my life, and I was just like, yeah, like it's been times where my guys don't even notice, or my especially my cousins, my close friends, and my brother. It's been so many times where they've saved my life and they don't even know it.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
Like they don't even know it by literally giving me a phone call or being like, yo, I'm in your area. Let's go get some food.
Yeah.
Let's go on a walk.
Yeah.
Like there's been so many times where that has brought me from an 100 down to a 10.
Yeah.
You know, just by somebody being like, yo, how you feeling? Or let's go do this. You know what I'm saying?
And me personally, I've always been that type of guy. Like I will call any of my friends, I will call them and just talk with you on the phone.
Yeah.
Where what you doing? If we're in the same area, hey, can I pull up on you? Let's just chat. You know what I'm saying? Just and we don't even have chat.
Just sit in silence. That's what I'm saying. You don't even have to do much sometimes. The energy in the room.
That's better than talking sometimes. Just being around somebody. You know
That speaks volumes without even more than words.
Yeah, I'm sure that saves a lot of people's lives, like you just said. You know, that's definitely a game changer. You know what I'm saying? Like that can really save somebody's life just pulling up and talking to them, calling them on the phone. You know, somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Why not call them? You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything's still good. You need a bite. You need any money. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. You know, because people hurt. You know what I'm saying? People, especially nowadays. Yeah, getting a job and some more stuff.
Yeah, that's facts. It's a lot of minutes. Like I said, like even being here, I realized that school's serious. Like yo, it's serious. Like
It's a serious word.
It's like yo, like it's like yo, I'm like it's a big difference. That's what I'm saying. It's like everything is like I've always be like the world in my. I got a post in my room say like the world is your canvas. You know what I'm saying? Like but it's just like what you trying to paint? You know what I'm saying? Like you can paint anything. Like you really can. You feel me? Like it's really up to you. Like I've always since I was younger, I've always like noticed like the art of free will and like how like huge it is and how much of like the world is like my oyster. Like of course God pulling my strings. You know what I'm saying? Everything is up to God. You know, but it's just like in the terms of personal decision making and like
it's all this.
Yeah, so I'm saying
it's you.
that's literally right there
in this world, and he's there. You know, but you have to make.
Yeah, so I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's like
He could tell you.
it's up to you to listen. Yeah,
But
you gonna listen. That's what I'm saying. You gonna listen. Yeah,
you know not to do that, but you did.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you like man use your knowledge and your wisdom that you got, you know what I'm saying, but like with what you know, it's just like okay boom, how am I trying to navigate, what am I trying to do with this, boom boom, and it's so much that's possible and that can be taken such in a good way or a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at right now, it's like okay boom, like I'm shooting for this degree, right? I'm doing this I'm doing interviews, right? I'm sitting down with people just heart to heart, having sit down conversations. Okay, boom. I'm also, you know, I'm designing clothes. I got an athletic brand, Unfazed Athletes. What we doing with this? Boom, boom, right? And it's like sometimes it's just like, okay, boom, how much of a blessing is it to even be overwhelmed by these things? Or how much of a blessing it is to even have all this on my plate? You know what I'm saying?
As somebody who has nothing.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But then it's also like, yo, this could be a complete opposite situation. Imagine if because I feel like my 3 main things is like interviewing, athletic brand, and designing clothes, right? It could be a complete opposite negative 3 things going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Like you could really be saying messed up in this world. Like, don't get it misconstrued. There's people who are down bad. Like there's really, you know, and every time I go home, I honestly see it. Like there's definitely levels to it. You know what I'm saying? On how you could be in life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always don't forget to count my blessings, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm getting blessed daily. I always put in my Instagram. That's not but I'm blessed daily. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. Every chance I get, I literally appreciate God and what He has done for me so far and what He's going to continue to do.
That's real. How you want to push that on your, like, I got man, I only got one brother, and my older brother, I do. Without my brother I wouldn't even be alive, like no lie. Like I wouldn't be doing nothing. Like even what I'm doing now, the fact I'm even in front of this camera, none of that would be done without him, without his influence, without his help, without his guidance, nothing. You feel me? Like I feel like besides God, of course, it's my brother that has helped me so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel it's like the Lord, number one. Right number two, my brother. Like immediately, yeah, like right number two. But my little brother, his name Braylon, shout out my dad. He in like middle school right now. Like 8th grade. I think like 13. Yeah, I think like 13.
Yeah.
I made all the mistakes, almost. You feel me? Like with school, you know, not taking school serious, not really knowing what I'm trying to do, like, you know, open myself up to certain ways of education, stuff like that. Everything that I've messed up so much. So much.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm even still sitting here alive and well with my head on straight is like low-key crazy to me sometimes thinking back on that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I wanna like help him. Like I wanna like he gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back to this video a few years from now, and I'm gonna be able to hopefully be like, okay, yeah, like I was able to help him, guide him, stuff like that. Yes, I'm saying, you know, cause like he don't gotta mess up like how I did, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Take it from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how do you wanna like, is it something like in your community, being from Rocky Mount, or is it even somewhere else you wanna go? Cause I know a lot of times like interview when I talk to like Vic Blends or cause he from Fayetteville. I didn't even know that. Yeah, he based in Atlanta. Yeah, but he from Fayetteville. And one of the questions I asked him during that interview, man, y'all go back and watch that interview, bro, for real.
Yeah.
And he was saying like getting out of Fayetteville and going to Atlanta was just like man, I don't even know what he said word for bar, but he was just saying how it's just like he just needed, like, it was just like hometown always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Hometown always gonna be there. You're not sometimes you exactly pretty much what he said. He was just like, sometimes that's where you just need to be in a space where you can flourish and grow.
Yeah.
And I mean, of course, like being from Ellicott City, like I want to do a lot for where I'm from. I mean, of course, where I'm from is like the suburbs type of area. So it's like it's not like really a lot of help needed in the area I grew up. But
you can't even say that though, because it's always
that is true. You can. That's true. But I feel just
like it's better.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, but even like growing up with my mom from Baltimore and my dad from Ghana, right? Like I want to go into Baltimore. I'm only 15, 20 minutes out from literally the inner city. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of low income neighborhoods, a lot of underprivileged people and stuff like that. You know, going through it. It's like I want to even go to those communities and push out everything that we talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but not only that, of course, even doing it on a bigger stage. You know what I'm saying? As well. So it's even like man, give me the keys to the city. Like I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like I got you. So do you ever felt that way about where you from, or even want to do that on a bigger stage, like outside of North Carolina? Cause I know the biggest city here, like what, Charlotte. About so you maybe you know better than me. Say you know better than me. So
it's definitely the most growing city.
Yeah,
for sure.
Or even outside,
anybody moving.
Yeah, even outside of here, your home state. Like I don't know, biggest cities right now, what, New York, LA, Atlanta, Miami, like whatever. Yeah, so it's just like going on those bigger stages. Like, is it ever something that's crossed your mind and been like, yo, whatever I'm doing. I know we talked about mental health and being Black and educated in America a lot through this interview, but even just whatever philosophy you preaching, you know what I'm saying? Is there anything that you want to like plan to push out, or that you had an idea that you want to expand on to push out, or whatever like that?
Me personally, so back to back with me and my father. My father, that's my dog.
Yeah,
that's really our dog.
That's real.
It's my father. Like, that's our dog. I swear. We have a mentorship program. That's JC's Journey. You know what I'm saying?
You a junior or something like that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's you got. I said the same thing. Okay.
My pops, his name is Chris.
Okay, man.
He doesn't go by Johnny.
Gotcha.
Chris. But we have an internship program called JC Journey. Yeah, we help kids in my city, outside the city, stay out of trouble. Like we'll do just stay out of trouble. Be a mentor. Man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what bottom money like. Yeah, a lot of stuff like that.
I've been in certain lights like that since I was 10. You know what I'm saying? So I've been on the straight and narrow, like I said. But I don't know if you know, but North Carolina is the second biggest growing state in the country. I do know.
I believe it. I believe it. I can see why. It's smooth down here. It's calm.
Yeah, smooth. It's getting big. You know what I'm saying? So if I could just do it on the stage, area, because it was 252 now, and I shout out 252. So 91974. You know what I'm saying? If I could just do it on stage for the whole state of North Carolina, that's perfect. Then we won't go out of state to the whole country, to the, you know, of course, we won though. We're gonna how that go. But yeah, honestly, any audience for me, if I can change one life, I can change 10, 10 turning 50, 50 turning 100, 10 now 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So if I could just change any life, that's amazing for me. Like shout out my dog D. So I know he gonna watch this anybody, but that's my dog. Like, that's my real life day one dog. You know what I'm saying? And he a couple months ago, probably I seen him probably April, May. It's the same situation he was. He was not out of college. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm talking about throughout but he's been with me for since literally day one. So he's known me going to college, doing all these things. And every day I would encourage him. Hey fam, college.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do. I promise you do something. He's a IT major. He's a cybersecurity major. That's a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro, I didn't even know about that though. Like I didn't know. I was getting me that night. That's like a year or two ago, and I didn't even know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that when I heard about that, I did have a much more open mind to it. But if I heard that when I was younger, bro, I did not care. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot of, bro. I wouldn't even care though. That's the thing about me. Like, anything like corporate related, bro. Bro, I did not care. Like, I don't know what I'm not sure. I think it was like you said, the media thing. Like, black kids not thinking that's cool. Yeah, you're not thinking that's cool. Yeah, you like, you just wanna. I don't know. I mean, I also think there's also a big passion of mine too. So of course you want to follow your passions and your dreams. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't even. I had like no other interests besides what I was like just hoping. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's cool.
And sometimes, yeah.
You see, and also me personally, I think it's a money thing too.
That's real.
You seeing ESPN? You turn on ESPN one day.
Athlete money crazy.
500 billion.
Bro, now you seen that the iced out the black, bro. Like, the black diamonds,
yeah,
bro.
it's like, come on, that is crazy.
That
is literally crazy. But like back to what I was saying though, he's a cybersecurity man.
Yeah,
he was not.
Talking about your man's. Yeah, okay.
My guy D, he was not going to college, and that's just a testimony to change somebody's life. Like real deal, every day speaking to somebody can change their life. Literally, like. They can be. He wasn't in the bias spot enough like that, but I'm just saying to being open to some. He wasn't overly going to college. Now he's open to. Now he's in college. That's how I started talking about my. You know, saying that just goes to show you can change somebody's life. Yeah. But it also attests to. Don't have a closed mind. Like keep an open mind at all times. If you're a senior, you don't know what's for you. Explore. Literally, you can go to college to find out what's for you. You know what I'm saying? You can go to college. Being a criminal justice major and end up doing side.
You don't even gotta have everything figured out too, yo.
Gotta have it. You get what I'm saying? You can come to college and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But you have to figure it out now though, because you are paying money. But you can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You got time to figure it out. What's for you, what's not for you. If it's not for you, have a backup though. That's one thing. I said my pops told me have a backup.
It's other ways to make it though too. I do want to bring a lot of attention to that part before we wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? Like school, great. But like unless a lot of creative work, you can create your own business. That's what I'm saying. Like create your stuff, put out content. Entrepreneurship is big. Like you don't even gotta have like the degree. Like the degree great. You know what I'm saying? It's a great look. But it's like, you don't gotta focus on like what's only being pushed out to what you're saying since you've been young. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of different ways to. I mean, it's also therapeutic too. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of folk, like you find a different outlet on how to express your passions and your love for other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Besides, I guess what's always like, shown to the mass media and what's shown to the public. For the most part. But like, man, seeing that, man, the interview with the kid in Baltimore with the photography, that really, bro, that made like I want to do something like that. You feel me? So for sure. So that's. Yeah, it's real.
For me personally, it just goes back to, so once again, attachment. And honestly, your mindset, like life is a big mindset.
Yeah.
Like
That's our mindset.
quote that I love to say, I think, therefore I am. If you're thinking bad thoughts, you will never be, you know what I'm saying, successful. If you're thinking you're nothing, and if you're thinking if you're gonna take an exam and you think you're gonna make a 60, you probably gonna see this.
Yeah.
You shoot for 100 though,
You gonna see what's up.
you know what I'm saying, you're satisfied with that. Had good thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So if your mindset is bad, if you don't have no will to be something, then you'll never be nothing.
That's real.
You get what I'm saying? And you can't be you can't rush things either. And like,
Yeah, you gotta really just
I
let
will
things
humble
flow.
you and make you wait.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Some people want it like a microwave when it has to be like
My brother be talking about, man, microwave spirit. Like, you just want to, you like, man, you got microwave spirit. You know, I'm like, hey, you doing things quick. You know, don't worry.
like that. You gotta wait. God will humble you.
For real.
God said in
Patience is big.
John 13, verse 7, he said, you may not understand now.
Later you will. I love that verse right there.
You will understand later. You know what I'm saying? But you can't rush it. You can't rush God's timing by no means. Never. You know what I'm saying? So always just take a chill pill sometimes. Chill, you know.
Yeah, slow down.
Recuperate, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And just grind, you know what I'm saying? For real.
That's real. I see you got your grandma.
Yeah.
On your
This is my grandmother. Put that on my arm and everything. You know,
That's
she's a real important woman for me. You know, she taught me many values that I still keep with me to this day. And there's nothing like a grandmother's love. Other than that, mother's love is not much. That's real like it, you know. So I think that around me at all times. You know, always keep it in the back of my mind.
That's
keep me going.
That's real. How does, you know, having your grandma's like values and everything, that love that she gave you, how does that keep you grounded and like poised and focused with and like just everything you do? Like, of course, not only, I mean, being black in America, that's already one.
That's, you know, yeah, but being black in America is 3 strikes already. Yeah, that's right.
Right there.
Yeah.
Let alone shooting to be, you know, educated and
educated black
yeah,
male at that.
exactly.
Yeah.
And seeking out, being involved in great ventures. You know, how does you know, keeping your grandma in your head and in your heart, how does that keep you grounded?
She was a humble woman, you know what I'm saying? So she taught me many humble things. Anytime I would go over her house, I just felt a sense of peace and safety, you know what I'm saying? And humbleness, you know what I'm saying? She always taught me to be humble. So anywhere I go, anytime she's on me or not on me, quote unquote, I just think of her. You know, anytime I'm in a moment where I'm feeling quote unquote cocky or whatever the case may be, anytime I just look down, I know humble, you know, because they can all be taken away within a snap. You know what I'm saying? And I she just big influence. That's all I can say, honestly, here.
That's real.
Big influence. It get me emotional to think about it.
I understand.
I swear.
I feel the same way about my grandma. Like, going to the house, like every time I'm back home, like I be wanting to always go to her house, like, because the moment I walk in, bro, you just feel peace.
Yeah.
My guy. I appreciate you, bro, for real.
I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate my guys. Of course. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. You get what I'm saying? I am trying to Christopher Loader Jr. First year on honors, science scholar, part of the Men's Achievement Center, also part of the 1910 experience. Shout
Yes, sir.
and experience. Honor Student Engagement Committee. Shout out SGA. You know what I'm saying? All my guys. Shout out to my dogs from 252 Wasteland. Y'all know what it is. All my guys. Pops, my dukes. My sisters love y'all. Brothers love y'all. You know what it is. And just keep God in y'all life. Final message from me. Oh man, trust in God. I swear He's gonna get you places. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, rest beyond the river. You know, just keep believing in it.
You know, yeah, Paige buckets. I don't even know Paige buckers, but I say buckets because she cold. I ain't gonna lie. But she cold. Yeah, but it's when she did like a post game interview, she was like, man, I'm gonna just do all I can, and God gonna do all I can. You feel me? So
yeah,
right there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's been like the motto ever since I heard that.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah. My brother. Appreciate you sitting down with me, bro, here and be able to pick out your brain and just
it's nothing but love, you know. In a couple months, so I'm saying years, wherever the case may be, we're gonna come back in.
we gonna come back around this back.
Be both successful. I promise y'all that one. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing but appreciate.
I'm saying I appreciate you more than you know, for real.
Know what it is.
JC.
Too. Love y'all. Keep trusting in God.
Always. Appreciate y'all tuning in. See y'all next time. Let's go.